Hi everyone and welcome to Film Thoughts. I'm Adam and today we're going to be looking at Logan. I had high expectations going in because everyone was saying how good it was, but I was still a little bit wary because the other Wolverine films were a bit on the bad side. But I'm pleased to say that Logan is definitely worth all the hype that it's been getting. Logan focuses on an older Wolverine, played by Hugh Jackman, as he deals with the weakened healing factor and the task of looking after ailed Charles Xavier, played by Patrick Stewart. It's set in the year 2029 where mutants are nearly extinct, but when New Mutant Laura shows up, played by Daphne Keane, pursued by the main bad guy Pierce, played by Boyd Holbrook, it is up to Logan to take her to the safe haven of Eden. What makes this film great is that it allows Wolverine to be his violent self from the comic books. Hugh Jackman gives the best performance in the role, as does Patrick Stewart as Charles Xavier. He gives a really convincing performance of a person with a degenerative brain condition. Daphne Keane also pulls off her character really well, which is great because this is literally her first anything. She was in a TV show for like a season, and that's it. Action sequences are excellent, but they might feel a little less action-packed to some because there's no explosions and other stuff like that. It is literally just hand-to-hand, claw-to-arm action closeness, and it's great. You get to see limbs flying off, heads falling, blood splattering everywhere. It's just great. It's completely different to anything else in any other superhero film. But it's also not just all action. There are some really touching scenes that, especially for me, and I assume other people who like the X-Men films will most probably cry at. I didn't, because I don't cry at films. There's also some humour in the film, which is not what I expected, but it wasn't like other superhero films where it's just a joke that doesn't really land. Like some of the jokes in, for example, Ant-Man, they just stand out like a sore thumb. Here the humour is very much like just from a guy saying a funny thing on accident, or how people are acting around certain situations, and it just works really well. The only bad thing that I can really say about it is that it's long. It's 2 hours and 20 minutes-ish, about that, which is just like a regular film length now, so it's not even that big of a complaint, and there's definitely nothing that I would remove from the film. It's all necessary for the story that they want to tell. I have to touch upon the effects that they used in the film. It's mind-boggling to me that they used this CGI head replacement like they did in Rogue One, but here you cannot tell it's used at all, even if you know it's there, like I did. I've watched the film twice now, and the second time I knew, and I just didn't see any head replacement anywhere. Like, the CG that they use is, like, when it's noticeable, is because it's for a thing that just cannot be done physically, like a power or like a superhuman acrobatic thing. But other than that, you just can't tell, and it's great. That's all I can really say about the film without spoiling it, though. It was a breath of fresh air in the superhero genre, and it finally let Wolverine be the violent self that he's been wanting to be for the past 17 years. I definitely recommend you go and see this straight away, and you won't regret it at all. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and thanks for watching.